Hey guys, Lady Lisa here, and we are, well, also known as Pippi. We are back with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. I believe this is episode 7. I've lost track. It's been like so many, guys. You won't believe. um, Ignore the noise in the background that's Dom on his computer, which is to the right of me. So, let's get started and continue on the adventure. From what I remember, we was in the map chamber, and now we have to go meet with Professor Fig at the tower somewhere. I don't know where that is, but I guess we'll go check it out. By the way, guys, like, sorry for not uploading much videos in a while. I did recently get a new kitten called Salem. I will put a picture up when I edit the video, but yeah. But now I will try and be more active and upload more videos. And I did post a community message to say that if you want me to do more series, not like Hogwarts Legacy, but like Minecraft or like a Roblox series, let me know, like, cause my partner said he'd be down to do a Minecraft one. But if you're interested in that, let me know. I forgot. Can I fly? Yes. Flying's so much easier. We have to go over here. Whee! Look at the views on here though, guys. I forgot how good it is. It's beautiful. By the way, I did play this like a few times just to get some like plants and resources, just exploring a bit more and getting like seeds and things. But that's what I've been doing. Just like a boost type of thing. Is that the tower? Damn. Looks like Rapunzel's tower. Let's boost it again. Hopefully we can get more like better outfits on here as well for my character. Wow, look at the tower. Whee! Oh, there's a flue flame.
Intriguing place, Sunbakar's tower.
Thank you.
Lovely view, I'd imagine.
More of these
No
I'm gonna
idea
get.
what this Bakar is, mind you.
Let's wait here. There's
Over
Professor
here.
Fig.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Okay, he said there's goblins in this
This
camp.
isn't ideal.
So I'm
No,
gonna
it isn't.
sort out my
This way. And I'd suggest we
my
use
thing
the
over here.
disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Well, yeah, but you know. Right, I'm gonna put. He said you choose this one, so I'm gonna put that one on there. We'll put Expelliarmus, and we'll put Should we put... We'll put Accio. I can bring them to me. Right. The disillusionment spell.
I have a brother who works at Cringer. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Quickly now.
Reaching an enemy undetected allows you to cast excuse my language, guys. Petrifus totalis. I think that's how you say it. This will permanently incapacitate a weaker enemy or significantly damage a stronger one. Damn, okay. Let's try it out.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus totalis.
Okay, I'll try.
Petrificus totalis.
Whoa, what the?
Well done.
Thank you, I guess. Guess we gotta try and do all of these, but I'm not very sneaky on you guys, so I know for a fact I'm probably gonna get caught.
There must be something here. Ramrock said.
Try and get one of these two.
Petrificus totalis.
There's
There must
you.
be something here. Ramrock said so.
There's you. Okay, no, there's a few over here. Oh, I'm gonna try and do you, dude. Terribly sorry, but I gotta do it.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
And then you. And then finally these two. I don't know how I'm gonna do this one. So maybe if I distract them and get them separated, they may...
Hello?
There we go. Perfect. That's what I wanted.
Petrificus totalis.
There's that one gone. And then finally... Got him. Is that it? Okay, so now we gotta look around, I think.
Revelio.
Ooh, there's a chest over there. I'm gonna grab that. Ooh, money. Good.
Orders. Directly
Ooh.
from Ranrock.
Search the tower and the
So what is it
surrounding
with the kid? They're
area.
after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Look for anything to do with names. What you find here could be the key to Goblin kind finally taking its rightful place in the world of Ranrock. Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, I do want to... Oh, gosh. Hold on, after this battle.
We'll draw blood.
I'll say what I'm saying after this battle.
You explain the stench. Little magic tricks won't distract me. Won't get away with that.
Whoa!
You were born. Come here, you.
Oh, gosh.
Was that your best? When do you think you give up?
Incendio.
Not quite.
Fine, you'll take that.
An utterly pitiful mistake.
Yes. Booyah. Right. What I was going to say was, I want to say,
Revelio.
thank you to Skylo for being very supportive through this series,
The
because
trials.
she's watched like almost every video and commented. So I want to say a big thank you.
Looks like we found the entrance.
I'll probably link like her channel or something down in the description.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
Guess we go upstairs. Professor Fig, are you smashing stuff? Ooh. Okay, this looks interesting.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries.
Welcome to San Bakar's tower.
Huh?
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Oh gosh, right.
Revelio.
I
A
think
reservoir of ancient
Dom
magic.
said this one is quite
Downstairs,
difficult.
near the
So, wish me luck, I guess. Because he said it's only gonna get harder, like, the further you get into the, well, the story, basically. Oh. Where are you leading me? Oh. Ooh, okay. Enter Percival Rackham's trial. Alright. Oh gosh. I'm guessing this one's going to be very hard. So I'll give it my best shot. The first trial, okay. So, if I'm correct, he did say that there's trials to do with each of the people or something. 'Cause I have watched Dom play this, so
I've seen this before.
yeah.
In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Don't think I need the this one right now, so I'm going to put that into X. What do I do?
Revelio.
Anything? Oh, this is going down.
Impressive. That must have done something.
I see something.
Best have a look around.
I think we have to go back upstairs. Yep, I was correct. Ooh, chest. Ooh, a Wigglewell potion. That means something big's gonna happen, I have a feeling. Okay, right. Before I carry on, I am going to update the gear because it's better to get the best ones, like, equipped. So we'll have to equip you for now, and we'll destroy you. Okay, I look like a teacher or something now. That's funny. since they give you power, I'm gonna have to wear them anyway. Robes. We'll have that one on. Ooh, that's fancy. I like that. And we'll get rid of this one. 23. I have to equip that one and get rid of that one. Damn, I look like a frigging professional or something. I don't know. Like a young professor type of thing. That's cool. I like that. Do I have any headwear? No, I do not. Any neckwear? No. Right. Carrying on. Right. I guess we go back down here. Wait, what? What the? The floor's moving. That's very weird. Hmm? Oh. There we go.
More traces of ancient magic.
Ooh.
Something must be different.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'm just gonna get this. Oh, an even better robe. There we go. I always add the better ones. Oh, sadly I can't add it. I'll have to wait till I'm the level for it.
Revelio.
Just for real anything. Maybe if I go through. Oh, that's clever. That is really clever. Any secret doors? Anything I'm worried about? Uh-oh. A big room like this means there's a fight. I think.
These are never
Yep.
a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Mm-hmm.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
That's one gone.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Yes, that's two.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Getting quite okay with the fighting, I guess. Is that it? Damn, that was quick. Don't tell me there's one behind here. Okay, it looks like I'm clear. Ooh.
These look familiar.
Accio.
I think I remember these. Okay. We're gonna go from here. Oh. Oh. Wait, is there a way in there or? Whoa! Right, I need to go to the room requirement for that, I think. But other than that, I think that's all I gotta do. Oh! That wasn't there before!
Accio.
Oh, and there's a chest right here. And there's one right there. So if I pull myself a little bit more over and pull myself over here. And think, yep, there's a chest. More money. Good. Getting loads of money.
What did that burst of magic do?
I know, I'm
Perhaps
getting
I
there.
should examine things from both sides of the
Wrong one. I think that's it then. Just jump up. And
More statues.
really? Fine if I must. Oh gosh.
Accio.
Oh my gosh.
Incendio.
And boom. There's you. And we'll do that. Boom.
Not making this easy on me.
That was nuts. Right, what we're gonna do now?
Revelio. Accio.
It's telling me to go over there. I don't see a hook or anything, so maybe I have to get down and go up the stairs. Hmm? Oh, we have to drop it over here. That's clever. Now I just step on it and boom. That's very clever how they did that. Okay, so I'm okay. Oh, I think I have to somehow get the thing through there maybe and pull it over to that side. I don't know, to be honest. We'll see. I'm not usually very good at puzzles, but damn. No, I think put it over there. And then maybe, no, try again.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Oh, right, okay. Wrong one. Now I bring this over here.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something
Yep,
must
give me
be
a
different.
moment. Right, and now if I'm correct, I go back through it. And it should be across there, and then yeah, I got it. I got it. Now I go upstairs, and yep, I've got this. Bring this back here,
I need to see how the
and
room
then
changes when I move
pull
in and
this
out
over
of the
here.
archway.
Boom! I did it. That was amazing. That was a really good puzzle.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Another chest. Money! This is interesting. I like the designs they do, to be honest. Uh-oh. It's another fight. Oh! I need to get down here because I'm getting trapped up there. That's one gone. I'll hit you with that. And two of these. Dodge your attack. Blame you. Dodge that guy's attack. Dodge again. Go out. Dodge your attack. Keep Hitting you. He's gone. Good, good, good. Levioso. Accio.
Incendio.
Good, good, good. Yes. And we'll that you. And we'll do this to you. Good. We've just got one left. So we'll Leviosa you, Accio, and then blame you. Just 2 more hits, and boom. Getting pretty good. Getting better. Is there... Yes, it was this way. Okay. We get through the portal?
Leviosa. Accio.
Oops! Oh no, I fell! Let me try that again. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. This is... I'm smart. Gosh dang. That was... Wow, okay. Oh. Wiggling wild potion. Oh gosh, that means something big, doesn't it? If I had to pick those up, there's gotta be something big coming. I'm hearing a lot of booming. Uh-oh. More wiggling wild potion. This is gonna be bad. Oh, of course.
Don't like the look of this.
Leviosa.
Oh gosh.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Dodging, just keep dodging. Get you out. Good. Whoa! Oh no! Right. Don't stay near the edge. Definitely don't go near the edge. Alright. Pick up these again. Just try and stay in the center, I think.
Don't like the look of this.
Keep hitting you with these. Nice try.
Incendio.
And you're out. Whoa!
Leviosa. Incendio.
Oh gosh. And you're out. So are you. And we should be out. Good. Right, one left. I'll hit you with that. Good. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, no! Oh, God. Whoa! So Tom was right. Hit you with that. Oh my god. This is absolutely crazy. Whoa! Oh gosh. I'm gonna hit you with that. Good. Hitting him 2 times. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'll hit you with that. Keep hitting him. Come on. Almost dead. Come on. Yes! Oh my goodness, guys. That was crazy. That was a good fight. I never thought I could do it. Yeah, same here, though. What a relief. Get out of here. Hmm? Ooh,
Another
chest.
pensive.
Ooh, I'm gonna add that. Can I add it? Yes. Okay, now I look awesome. Right. Let's do this.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Okay, that was very interesting.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
So, I'm wondering if this girl has anything to do with what's happening. I don't know. We'll see. I'm liking these little story like parts, so they're cool. Oh, Professor Fig. Excuse me, guys. I have a bit of pop, but I'm burping a little bit. I do apologize.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
I think I have. I don't know. I don't remember, so I'll do that one.
You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, She argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Before you go...
Oh.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. And you know what that means. I'm just kidding, guys. We'll do it a little longer. We'll do like a side quest or something. Oh my gosh. Right. I have a feeling that I have more quests as soon as I walk out this door.
I should ask Sirona.
Yep. I was right.
Pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Okay, Mr. Moo. Right, what quests have I got to do? We're going over here. Guys. Oh, should I do this one now or should I leave it at a cliffhanger for the next episode? We'll do it and then I'll leave a good part of cliffhanger, shall we? Alright, we'll do it. Let's go.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Wait, was that? Who's that? Oh, creeped me out then.
Revelio.
Always look for little secret hidden stuff. This class I'm going to, guys, you're gonna love. It is one of my favorites. You'll understand why in a minute.
Right, I'll tell you what, you fat little cunt.
Almost there. Come on, Dole, let me out. I'm gonna climb this wall. Ready? I know there's stairs there, but I want to climb the wall. Sporty. Okay, here we go, guys.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my
Yes,
brush.
guys, you guessed
Just
it.
be
We
gentle.
have
Oh, and
bees.
think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Right, okay. So you can brush him. Oh my gosh, so cute. Oh, Gerald.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
I agree.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind
Okay.
giving him some beast feed?
Okay. And here you go.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
Cute.
That's good news.
He seems very nice.
He does.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
No wonder then we get along.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the measles in the farthest pen?
Measles?
This way. The
What a
measles are
measles.
over here.
They look like cats. Cute. That's cute.
Oh, couple of knees or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy
Dude,
something
don't.
from Honeydukes.
I know you're slivering, but come on.
Ugh, stupid thing.
I'm a Slytherin and I'm good. Can I just like slap him or something, please?
What in Merlin's name are
That's
you
rude.
doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
It's not a
Her
rodent.
name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
Okay, I'm sorry, but those two, damn. Like, I know I'm a Slytherin too, but you know. There you go.
The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one.
Thank you.
As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end.
Hmm?
Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Okay.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoyed it. I love little animals. They're cool.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Okay. What? Oh, hi, Poppy.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an
Don't like
ordinary
bullies, so you're
Edmund
welcome.
in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
Okay.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Okay then, I guess I'm following her.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In
Bye,
fact,
Gerald.
you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Are you leading me to my death?
Quite the weather we're having.
Kind of
don't you
sussed out.
think?
Oh, I need those.
Where are you taking me?
Taking me to my death.
It's much better if I just show you.
She's taking me to die.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just
I'm
ahead.
just picking some stuff up. What have you done?
Stand back.
Okay. No. No way. That's a hippogriff.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on.
It's really like
introduce
Harry
yourself to
Potter
her.
right now.
But be careful.
Because didn't he
You
pet
must
one of these or
always show
something?
hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Yep. He definitely did. 'Cause I remember him bowing. I bow. Bow. Yes! I'm royalty.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly.
Okay, so I
You
gotta
can feed
brush
and
and
brush her if
feed
you'd
him
like.
now. Okay.
I come and check on
there
her
you
every
go.
once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the
She eats
castle.
pasties?
You wouldn't know
Cool.
from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Lol. Right. Let's feed you. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, guys. Ugh. That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
She was brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And that I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howard, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing, I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That sounds suspicious.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
Yeah.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Oh my gosh, I met a hippogriff! Yeah! Woo! I'm just getting a lot of quests right now. Okay guys, I am going to end the video here. This is episode 7. Yes, leaving it at a cliffhanger, but hey, what can you do? If you liked the video, please give it a good thumbs up. Subscribe would also be appreciated. All my socials are probably in the description. I will link Skylo down below as well, so please can you give her a follow, because she's just watched all these videos and I really appreciate it. But other than that guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.